How to have the best orgasms of your life in a way you didn't expect. It's always great to have an orgasm, but wouldn't it be great if each one was better than the last? This has always seemed like a pipe dream to me until I accidentally went on sex cleanse for a month, read, adulting got in the way, and didn't orgasm at all. Now, this might sound like one of Dante's circles of hell, but let me tell you, it was so worth it. When I finally did have sex again, my orgasms were so different and out of this world. What's the best? They have also stayed the same. There's nothing new about sex cleanses. In 2008, a sex therapist wrote a book about it, and in an interview with Bustle, Kourtney Kardashian talked about her sex fast. Kardashian said, "Oh my god, it was crazy. But it made things better in the end. Like, if you can't have caffeine when you try your first matcha, it's so good." Not much is new about what Kardashian says. After all, being away from someone makes you miss them more. Orgasming as much and as often as you want is your birthright, but practicing abstinence for a short time, 7 to 14 days, may be the key to having mind-blowing orgasms. At first, it might be hard, but trust me. When you're having the best orgasms of your life, you'll be so glad you did it. See this video until the end to find out the 5 best reasons to do a sex cleanse and get ready for a complete sexual rebirth. 1. Get rid of any bad sexual energy in the body. Sex should make you feel good about yourself. Every time, it should be something that blows your mind. But soulless, emotionless sex or a deeper sexual problem will leave you with a bad taste in your mouth about it all. This bad connotation will probably make people not want to do sex. It will probably make you less sexually interested and less able to orgasm. Or it might make you want to stay in your bedroom, which you should never, ever do. Sex cleanse can help you get rid of any negative sexual energy in the same way that a food or alcohol cleanse can. This will make room for better energy to come and lead to better sexual experiences in the future. Getting rid of pent-up emotions like stress or tension will also help your body finally relax, which will help you have some blissful orgasms that you've been waiting for. 2. Find out about new feelings and dreams. This one might seem contradictory since experts often say that the best way to figure out what you like sexually is to have more sex, especially with yourself, but hear me out. When you're used to something and know what works, like your favorite vibrator, the sex position that gets you off, etc., you naturally gravitate toward it. Even though there's nothing wrong with sticking with what you know works, not trying new things can make your sex life boring. But practicing abstinence will make your senses sharper and get you more ready to be aroused. Think about it, how often do you tell yourself you won't do something, only to find it everywhere? When you don't have something, you become more aware of how much you like it. If you don't have sex for a while, you'll become more aware of the things that make you want to have sex or make you feel a certain way. This is a great way to learn new sexual things about yourself and open yourself up to new possibilities and fantasies you might want to explore. 3. Get closer to each other. Orgasms are a way to take care of yourself and love yourself, but going back to the basics, like before you had your first orgasm, can help you get closer to yourself. Loving yourself is one of the most important parts of having exciting sex and blissful orgasms. When you don't love yourself, it's much harder to give yourself permission to orgasm and enjoy sexual activities. I found that closing my eyes and lying flat on my bed helps me get closer to myself. From there, I'll slowly and gently run my hands all over my body to show how grateful I am for all it has done for me and how much I admire it. I'll sometimes stop and hug myself or pause over spots that feel tight and need a little love. Meditations on self-love and compassion can also help you get close to yourself. This also holds if you have a partner. Even if you don't believe it, not having sex with your partner can make you feel closer to them. It will not only take you back to when you first met before you ever slept together, but it will also help you get closer emotionally. But you might also be more affectionate at this time. You might find yourself cuddling more, giving each other quick kisses throughout the day, which is fine, and so on. To have great sex as a couple, you need to feel close to each other outside of the bedroom. 4. Raise the level of sexual tension and desire. Most of the time, when you know something is coming up, there is a build-up to it. So, if you decide to do a sex cleanse, there's a 99.9% chance you'll know when the big day is the day you can finally have an orgasm again. Why? Our sexual tension will naturally rise as you get more and more excited about what's to come. It will make you want it more, which will help you have an orgasm that will blow your mind. Also, don't be afraid to do some planning before the big day. Start thinking about the setting, any toys or positions you want to try, and so on. This will only make you want to do more. It will get your body more ready for a heavenly sexual release and experience. 5. Being away makes you miss someone more. We can easily find sexual stimulation through porn, sex toys, TV shows and movies, romance novels, and other things. Even though this isn't always a bad thing, it can make the act seem less mysterious. If you have something every chance you get, you won't forget how good it is. In the same way, you can't appreciate it if it's so easy to get. When it comes down to it, it's easy to take sex and orgasms for granted, just like everything else in life. By going on sex cleanse, you'll learn to be more self-controlled, which will make you value sex even more. Take it from me, that first orgasm after you've been sober for a while is amazing. I'll want to eat all the time after that. My sexual drive will be off the charts. And every time I have an orgasm, it will feel like a little death, or la petite mort as the French say. I'll start to think of more and more ways to woo my fiancé or times when I can sneak away and do something for myself. There's nothing wrong with taking a step back, regrouping, and giving yourself a chance to miss the happy feelings that sex and orgasms bring. It doesn't mean you're broken on the inside. Also, just because you're in a relationship with someone doesn't mean they're bad in bed. If you're open to and willing to go on sex cleanse, it just means you're ready to rebalance your sexual life so you can feel sexually alive again. You deserve to have mind-blowing orgasms and amazing sexual experiences, and sometimes the best way to make that happen is to go through a short detox.